Welcome to this month's Astrocolorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper and my website is sealedwithlove.com. So the idea of the Astrocolorscope is that we're mixing astrology with colour. I have this bag of crystals that of course are lots of colours, and I also have a bag of beads. So I'm going to take 3 crystals and then throw them into a circle with 12 houses. We're going to see which crystal goes into which house for you this month, and we're also going to take a bead just as a general kind of reading for the month as well. So let's get started. Okay, Aries, you have a couple of green crystals and white energy going on this month. So the first crystal is obsidian. That's a beautiful green glass obsidian. Obsidian is a volcanic glass, and when you think about it, it's kind of coming... It's got lots of heat and it's coming up from the center of the earth, and it's really raging, and then it kind of goes all nice and calm and becomes this lovely piece of glass that's green. This went into your first house, and that first house is very much about you. And there's an aspect of it that is who you are in the world. It's like being born. So if you imagine that you've come through that tunnel to be born, that dark tunnel into this new life, it's kind of like this. It's like a calming energy. Suddenly it was all difficult to get here, and then you got here and you became this beautiful piece of green glass. Green is the color of the heart chakra, and it's about balance, it's about a new identity, and it's also about creating a space around you that is comfortable. And I feel very calm with this energy for you this month. So there's a sense of calmness. There's almost a sense of you've arrived, you've gotten to this place. It's been hard, it's been difficult, it's been challenging to get here, and you've been through the fire. But this green energy says that you've arrived and you're in a place now where you can figure out how you want to be abundant, how you want to be in the world, how you want to reflect who you are at the core of your very being. You will never lose that fire, but it's kind of locked within this green energy at the moment as you're trying to discover who you are and what your place is in the world. The second stone that came up is a bloodstone, and bloodstones are green and they have little flecks of red in them. You can't really see any red in this. It's too small, I think, to see it. But a bloodstone is a stone of courage, and this came up in your second house. So there's 2 green stones, the first in your first house and the second in your second house. So it's kind of interesting to me that it's like this is very open and translucent, and you can see straight through it, and it's almost like you've been very honest. And then you come to this green that comes into your second house, and it's almost like, well, you're getting a little bit more discerning now about how honest you are. It doesn't mean that you're not being honest. It just means that it's almost like you're hiding a little bit. And you know that second house, an aspect of that is about possessions and about what you own and what you value in your life. So I almost get this sense that you are possibly not fessing up as much to who you are and what you value with others. You're being a little bit more discerning about who you share your core self with. This stone really helps you to ground. So when you think again about this, it's coming up from the center of the earth and then landing on the earth, and it's almost like you're free moving. Well, this one says that you are grounding into the earth. So it feels kind of light and heavy all at the same time. So I feel like this month you're really trying to establish who you are, and you're trying to get into that light phase, but at the same time there's some old stuff that's going to be coming up that will bring a bit of darkness up, but at the same time it's going to help you to ground in the here and now. That's what this stone does for you. You know, I'm being told that finances are very important for you this month. They're important for all of us, right? But you have so much green here. So what you may find is that you're accumulating a little bit more, and it would behoove you to save it or put it somewhere safe. Yeah, I feel that. Also, there's health that is going to be important this month. You know, because it's called a bloodstone, then that links, of course, to your blood, and so it would be good for you to maybe eat more protein. I'm vegetarian. I was going to say eat more red meat, but maybe more protein, because there's a sense of just needing a little bit more energy this month. Your final stone is a selenite, and this went into your 5th house, and your 5th house is, you know, again linking to that health, but it's also, you know, relationships with business partners. It can also link with business as well. What's interesting with this is that it's in your 5th house, and the new moon will be, I think it's the 26th of July, and at the same time there's Jupiter that's going to be coming into your 5th house around about mid-month. So I feel like with this particularly, there's an expansion around the end of the month, around your business, around business partnerships, around your health, and it's almost like you're going to be letting go of some kind of health issue. You're going to be letting go of any sort of business practices that have been unstable or unsavory or made you unhappy. And I feel like this, it's almost like you're going to be rebuilding a new structure. So this sounds very positive, but there could also be some kind of job shift, job change at the same time, which may bring fear for you. But because of this stone, it says you will be restructuring. This helps the skeletal system. It kind of rebuilds the spinal column. Actually, it looks like a spinal column, doesn't it? And, you know, it's very delicate, but at the same time, it's very strong. And it has that moon energy, that lunar energy as well. So it's like there's going to be people around you that are reflecting issues that don't belong to you, but at the same time I feel almost as if you're letting go of something that links to your career, something that links to work and business associations. They may be reflecting some stuff back to you as this happens. Hopefully that makes sense. But I feel that you're going to be rebuilding something around your career and possibly your health as well. Now the bead that came up for you is this beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, rainbow bead, and this is white as well. So the whole month it's almost like you're coming into this place of a new start, and just there's some wonderful energy that's there, but I feel almost like you're breaking out of a pattern and breaking away from something that's been a little bit negative, and it could appear to be negative for you, and it may bring up some fear. But stand your ground, stay in the present moment, and you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, because these are fresh start kind of energies, and that is more towards the end of the month. Okay, how exciting. So we're going to take a card, pick a card. These are the inner child cards. They're tarot cards. They look very pretty. So I'm going to take the card off the bottom, see what it is. Of course I have to have my glasses on for this. Oh, this is the 5 of Hearts. Now, if you know about the tarot, that is the 5 of Cups. And look, it's a mermaid that is taking something out of this chest here. And in the back, there's a star and this boat that's sailing. So it's like she's out of her element, isn't she? She's on the land, and it's almost like she's looking for something that is a reflection of this star. So she's looking inside of something else, a treasure chest. And you know, the card looks really beautiful, doesn't it? But I feel that it's saying, don't look outside of yourself. You know, there's something that's obvious for you around you, and you may have been looking elsewhere, and yet it's right in front of your face. And I feel that that is what this message is from this particular card at the moment for you, that you may have been a little bit out of your element, and this is saying, look behind you, look towards your element, look towards within you, within your heart, there's something there that will guide you, that will lead you in the right direction. You don't need to look outside of yourself. You have everything, all the tools that you need within you. Yeah, okay. So that's it for this month's Astrocolorscope. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please do leave a comment beneath the video, and of course do check out my website, sealedwithlove.com, and please share it with your friends as well. Thank you so much for your support. Coloricious blessings to you. Bye.